Hi, how's it going?
Good.
Hi guys, yeah, so hi, that's me. Hi, Professor Hug. I'm here interviewing some of my former students from last year's AP Biology class. And I was going to ask you guys a few questions, and please be honest, if you think the book sucked, and Barbara, she's cool with that, tell me it sucked. So the whole idea was try to get you guys to read something that might help you understand evolution and, as a process and apply it to your everyday lives. How did you guys feel about Interfish as far as being an appropriate reading level for a high school student? What do you guys think?
I read like the whole book before it was even like assigned, so
Cool.
it was amazing. It was so easy to read.
You liked
I
it?
loved it.
Yeah, I liked it because I felt like it gave what we were learning about something to like apply to. It gave me like a good background for everything we were learning.
Okay, how about you?
Yeah, it was really simple. It wasn't even like tough to follow, even though it was like scientific. It was like narrowed down to like stuff that we know. So it was like, it was good.
How about the pace? Was my pace too slow?
No,
Like,
not
you
at
think
all.
the pace was too slow? How about you?
With the book.
Yeah, the book. Think it was going. So some of the students, the seniors, said I was going too slow. I don't know. That's up. But you guys
Oh, it
think
might
it
have
was too
been.
slow?
I mean,
Yeah. Like, do you think I should
I
highlight?
read it fast, but
Yeah.
I don't know about
Yeah,
the rest
it
of my
depends.
class.
Like,
Yeah.
It depends.
for your top half, it may have been a little slow, but for the
Uh-huh.
overall, it was probably good because there's always those,
Okay.
those some kids
Break.
who don't do
Yeah.
anything.
Wasn't going too quick. Would you think I should speed it up or?
I mean, you could speed it up for a little bit just
Yeah.
for your purpose. I mean, because that way you don't have kids like slacking off in the end. Because it was honestly easy to read once you got into it.
Okay. Did you find it? Be honest. Do you think it was boring?
I thought the intro was
Yeah.
It was
pretty
boring. Okay, good. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I think once I actually understood what I was talking about, I thought it was really interesting. But
Okay.
at first, I didn't have like a good understanding of
Yeah.
it, so I was like, I don't know what I'm reading.
Like,
But once we started talking about it in class, and you started like relating it to things that we were learning, it all started making sense, and I really wanted to read it.
like
So,
when he was talking about his journey to find Tiktaalik or
Yeah.
whatever, like that was boring. Like I honestly didn't. He was saying like, oh, I just searched through 1,000,000 rocks. Like I mean.
So what? So you think I should preface it with some sort of prepare the kids for what they're about to read kind of a thing?
Like just
Yeah.
a little background so they feel like they know what they're reading about.
So like show like a video of Tiktaalik or something like
Yeah,
okay,
that would-
really?
that would work.
Sounds
Yeah?
really good.
Yeah.
So once you got into it, do you think I mean do you think it helped you understand how the class sort of the backdrop was evolution or not? Did it help you understand how
Yeah,
you connected with
It
evolution?
did a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's what I was saying. I felt like everything we learned in class was applying to like
Okay.
evolution.
Yeah.
It felt like there was a
Especially because
reason we
you
were
like you
learning.
made like a point to tie it back to it. It wasn't like you forgot about it. We had applied on our own. Like it was just reoccurring.
Okay. What about the last part of the book? When you had to do the medical thing, like pick a ailment that relates back to evolution. Did that help you at all, tie it in with you yourself? Like, I don't know if you guys actually read the back part, but remember there's like a diabetes, was it diabetes?
Oh, I know what you're
I
talking
forget
about.
that, heart disease, things like
Right,
that, how it relates
yeah.
back to a fish. Do you guys remember that part at all, or not really?
I remember it, but I didn't
Okay.
really apply it to
Okay.
myself at all. I just kind of
Alright.
read it just for like the
Just to get through it?
understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it made sense, but it didn't really like. I didn't focus on everything. It wasn't as interesting as like the evolutionary part of it.
What part of it did you like the best, the book? Besides, we know the front part was kind of blah, right? So what part, do you remember any parts that really?
I kind of like when they're talking about the limbs.
The
Like,
limbs?
Yeah.
everything's,
Yeah, I like
okay.
how
the
like he could
same.
do a push up, like
Yeah.
how
Yeah,
he could
okay.
do that. That was kind of cool.
All right.
Like I just thought that like evolution just happened over time. I didn't really think about the environment, how like it's everything is based off the environment. How like since he was in rocks, how like he started growing limbs compared to like they lost limbs if they were nowhere near land.
Okay. All right, so you guys kind of sticking, you understand that with the bones and everything, it kind of
Yeah.
stuck with you, the bone part?
Yeah.
All right, so you can see how other animals with limbs are, it's a conserved structure
Mhm.
amongst everything, horses, okay, good. Okay, so would you recommend this book? Did I just go bing? Oh, excuse me. Oh, no. Yeah. Would you recommend that this book be read for juniors? It's all I have now are juniors, and I don't have like the ability to prepare you guys for it. So would you recommend that juniors read it this year, or do you recommend a different book if you run across any other books at all?
Definitely recommend
No,
Yeah,
I like
that
the book.
Yeah.
Like that one, yeah? All right.
It was
Alright.
yeah, it was good because like it especially talked about how even like the sea creatures now they still have the limbs. It's just they don't. It talks about like the genes that are on and off.
Yeah.
So like you get in that that's like all we talk about. So it's a nice preview because like
All right.
you wouldn't think like a whale has arms and legs,
Yes.
but it's somewhere in its
Oh,
body
good.
just off.
So that's something that I assume kids know because we do an honors bio, you know? We're
Yeah.
talking about the pelvic and how it's vestigial structures, and you guys had no clue.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I think it's put in a context that was hopefully would help you read it. And one last thing I wanted to ask you, oh God, I forgot what it was. Forgot what it was, guys. Son of a gun. So I want to thank you guys for coming by today. Thank you so much. When you're famous, I'll give you 10%. Heard that, Dr. Hug? All right. All right, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, you guys have